We're going to build the best hi-fi system possible using only Amazon Prime Black Friday deals. It's going to include a turntable, a CD player, an amplifier, 2 pairs of speakers, a speaker selector, and a streamer. I don't know what we're going to come up with.
I'm a little nervous.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm nervous too because usually on Black Friday it's all very value.
It's like some...
It's never usually the best stuff, so I'm interested to see what we come up with. But by the end of this, we have to have a full system built. So very excited. We'll see what we can do. And we're going to be looking through Amazon. We're going to link everything below. But if you're looking to get a higher end system or just build a better system and maybe not from Amazon, you can go to alleliteaudio.com. You can call us. We want to help you build your hi-fi system, make it better no matter what your budget is. So let's get to our first ever Amazon Prime Black Friday hi-fi episode.
Okay.
Are you scared? I'm scared.
I'm a little scared.
But we have to start with the most popular thing out there.
What's that?
That's the Wiim Ultra.
The Wiim.
All right, so I've got to experience the Wiim Ultra. You got to experience it once, right?
Yeah,
Our buddy has it. We were over his house, and he had the Wiim Ultra.
I helped out this one lady set one up.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, just on my own.
How was that?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a really good value.
Yeah, you know, in my head, it's like a controversial thing. It's really not. Like, it's very popular.
Why would it be controversial? I want to know. You can say it.
I don't really have like a specific thing. It's just kind of cheap.
Right. So it's a value product. Okay. Yeah. Let's get that out there. The Wiim Ultra and a lot of the Wiim products are value products. You're getting a lot for your money. And I know a lot of people that have the Wiim Ultra.
Yeah.
And it is a really good product.
Yeah.
And at the price, it's 20% off.
Yeah.
It's down to $263, which for a streamer that does everything, including HDMI ARC, is just the most ridiculous price I've ever seen. Like, that is crazy. And just so you know, all this stuff will link in the description. So anything we talk about, it's going to take me a little while to link all this stuff, but it'll be in the description below. But at $263, you're not probably getting any other streamer with HDMI ARC and a touchscreen. It has a touchscreen. Like, that's a big value proposition. Is it the best streamer out there? No.
Yeah.
Come on, you can let them know it's controversial.
I know. I feel like I'm just being a poopy pants.
Well, you can be a poopy pants about the Wiim Ultra because, look, it is an insane value. If you're looking to add something for your system for under $300 that will give you a touchscreen, HDMI ARC, streaming capabilities, you know, a screen to show what you're playing, like, it's an insane value. So if you're looking for something and that's your budget, this is great.
Yeah.
But if you have a higher-end hi-fi system and you're looking for a better, more quality streamer, and let us know in the comments your argument about this because you will, you know, go with something like the Cambridge, you know, EX-N100 or the CX-N100. Like, it's just or a hi-fi Rose.
MX-N100 would be a big upgrade in my opinion.
In sound quality.
Yes,
but with the MX-N, you're not getting a screen, you're not getting HDMI, like, you're not getting that stuff. But stuff that has a screen and HDMI and stuff, there's higher end Cambridge, but then you're spending $1,000 or $1,800 or $2,000, whatever it is. But if you're looking to get a higher end one and maybe save this money and put it towards that, you know, you can do that at alleliteaudio.com or ask us questions. If you have specific questions we get a lot of that with the Cambridge audio products. A lot of people want to know what the difference is between, like, they're thinking about the Wiim Ultra or the Cambridge. Like, that's a real thing. So if you have that question, you can call us and we'll help you navigate. And maybe that means you're buying the Wiim Ultra that we don't sell. That's okay. If that's what you need in your system, that's the goal. So the Wiim Ultra is a fantastic value, $263 at the time of this filming. Hopefully we'll get this out right away so you'll get to see that. But I think that's the number one deal for everybody. Everybody's already made a video on this probably. The Wiim Ultra is just such a steal. But there's another product that I think is a really, really good deal. Mm-hmm. And that is one of the most universally used turntables out there. Really, did you have one of these at any point?
No.
Oh, you never had one? I think everyone else I know has had one.
I never owned a turntable.
Oh, okay. Well, there's some news.
Well,
You're getting one in the mail this week, by the way.
Okay, that's
You're
exciting.
getting the MoFi Ultra deck.
Okay,
It's coming in the mail.
that's exciting.
Okay, so that's a higher end turntable. That's like your the what's it
No,
like
it's a very nice
$1,100 or
turntable.
so. So it's a nice turntable. But you can get the AT-LP70X Bluetooth version. Maybe you're never going to use the Bluetooth, but it's not much extra for the Bluetooth, so I recommend just getting that just in case. And it's 25% off this week, down from $400 to $300 with a Black Friday deal for this turntable. This is a turntable that a lot of people have.
Yeah.
It's manual, so it's not automatic.
Yeah.
If you want automatic, I highly, highly recommend the AT-LP70X. It's the best starter turntable on the market, period.
Yes.
And if you're looking for higher end, you can call us for the Audio-Technica AT-LP8X, which is my turntable, which has an auto lift, and it's amazing. So if you think that might be something, call us, let us know.
Yeah.
But the LP120X is such a good deal. Bluetooth version, $300. So if you're looking for a gift for somebody's first turntable that's not a Crosley or a Victrola.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, people, they get very cheap turntables. My mom has one. She's got a Victrola that's like an all-in-one with speakers built in.
Everybody's mom has one. Okay.
Well, they actually have like a real record collection. But, the LP120, I think, is just at that price, especially with the discount, where if you're thinking about getting someone a gift, a turntable, any turntable, just go with the LP120. The LP70 it really is great. You just can't upgrade the cartridge.
No, you can't. On the 70?
You can upgrade the stylus.
You can upgrade the stylus. But for somebody that's buying...
But it's all with, you're kind of fixed with a VM...
it's a VM95.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like for somebody that's buying a $300 turntable, you're probably never going above a VM95.
But you could, though.
But you could, and that's why you would get the AT-LP8X.
Yeah, but you could even upgrade maybe the 8X is completely you're getting a gift for someone. But the LP120 it is kind of in that range.
If you don't need the automatic function, the LP120 is a steal.
I'd rather you get an X. And a 70 would be great, but don't get just a cheap one that's gonna break.
Yeah, there's a billion. We're not even going to talk about like the Crosleys and Victrolas and stuff like that. What we will talk about is the next item, the Klipsch R-51PM. These are powered speakers from Klipsch. They're 44% off right now. I think that changes here and there, so I'm going to watch this price at $332. That's a good price for a very decent pair of Bluetooth or powered speakers. So the R51s, they're the reference premieres, and they're just like the tiny builds.
Yeah.
But for a tiny speaker like this has some of the best sound that I've heard out of a tiny speaker like that. It's a nice Klipsch product. Having a powered speaker like that is really good. On the back, you have a phono input. You have a switchable line phono input. You have a sub-out optical USB audio. So there's a lot of different things that you can do on this Bluetooth powered speaker. I don't like to call them Bluetooth speakers. I like to call them powered speakers because you could hook your TV up to it, anything like that, or your turntable. If you have a turntable, if you buy the 120 and you buy the Wiim Ultra, you could hook them to those speakers. Another pair of speakers, now I haven't actually tried these, but these get really good reviews. Shout out to my buddy Randy, Cheap Audio Man. I know he's done videos with these. The Sony SSCS5s, the 3-way bookshelf speakers for $123. And they actually have... you can get a center, you can get other stuff, but the ones that are, the Black Friday deal, 38% off, $123, the Sony speakers. If you're looking for speakers in like that $100 range, because a lot of the things, pretty much everything that we talk about today is going to be a budget. Okay, it's a budget, it's a value product. We're not going to be talking high end. If you want high end stuff, a lot of that stuff's never going to go on Black Friday sale. Like, we have a couple things on special right now. Like, the Audiolab stuff's a great special at alleliteaudio.com.
It's probably like a bad joke, but I'm just kind of imagining, you're looking at like a $10,000 set of speakers, and you're like, oh man, that's, I got to save this so much, and it's like $9,000 on Black Friday, and it's like,
it's still, but like a lot of that stuff's not going to go on sale. We have the duals on sale right now, the Mission speakers. Like, there are some really good sales on some nice high-end hi-fi stuff, but for the most part, like, it's not like a Black Friday only sale. That's not too much of a thing. because like they hold their value and they're just higher end stuff. So the Sonys are a great way to go. It's a great speaker if you're looking for something around $100.
Yeah, I hadn't seen those before. And Sony is not like my favorite thing.
They get rave reviews.
I mean, it's $100-something speaker. I feel like you're just gonna go for the thing that sounds the best at that price point.
Yeah, and I think that at that price point, I don't know if you're gonna be able to beat that. The other one I see here on Black Friday, this is interesting. So if you're looking for home theater,
that's a really good deal,
right?
Sorry, people that can't see, it's the RX-A2A from Yamaha.
Yeah, it's a excellent. So as far as home theater receivers, I really do love Yamaha. Yamaha makes really good stuff, and especially when you get the Avantage. The Avantage Yamaha is next level, better warranty, better build, better parts.
Really good build.
Yeah, and the A2A is the best way to start. Well, it's the only way to start, but it's the entry level into the Yamaha home theater range. Yeah. And for $599 at 40% off.
That is the cheapest I've... To see a Yamaha, a nice ADR that is well away from the $1,000 mark, that's
it's a good deal. Yeah, so if you're looking for a home theater, I do recommend getting the Avantage. And, there may be higher models. I usually like to go with the 4.
Yeah.
The A4A. I don't know.
More power?
Yeah, I don't know if that one's on sale or not, but the A4A or the A2A is a great entry level to it. It's built just like the RX-V6, but it has a couple different parts and a much better warranty. And with a home theater receiver, all those HDMI outlets or inputs, you really want to make sure that you have a good warranty, because that's the first thing to go really on anything is going to be the HDMI.
Yeah, it's those boards, man. I mean, the boards in that A2A probably cost more than $600.
So another really popular, and I don't have experience with these, is the Edifier speakers. I see a lot of people get Edifier speakers, and I give these guys some credit, right? Because Edifier was actually at one of the HIFI shows. Like, they're trying, like, this is a value speaker for a market of somebody just getting their first powered speaker. A lot, maybe they don't have several $100s, they have $100.
Oh wow, it's $84.
Right. So the MR4 is a powered studio monitor from Edifier, and it's just a really good value, some of these Edifier speakers. And this one looks really nice. A lot of them have like that vintage look. See, like on the one you're looking at has like the vintage wood look, and has like that slant. These have more, they look kind of like a Kanto.
Yeah.
But at 35% off for $84, it's a steal. I think that's a pretty good deal.
Most bare bone turntable I've ever seen in my life.
What is? Oh, that's the Sony. So that's the equivalent to like a LP60, like very basic turntable. 30% off the Sony. I think the Audio Technica is probably a better way to go. It's a little more money, but if you need an entry level turntable,
Audio Technica makes better cartridges.
Actually, I bet you the cartridge on the Sony is the Audio Technica. Guaranteed.
So I'm right.
Yeah. But if you're looking for a turntable in the $100 range, that's probably a really good way to go. I would definitely recommend the Sony. What model number was that? I would recommend the Sony over going like with a Crosley or Victrola.
It is, yes. Yeah, it is the PS-LX310BT.
It's a lot of letters and numbers.
That's why you should just get an LP3.
So here's a cool one. So you got the Polk monitors. All the Polk stuff's on sale. So if you need towers, you can get 6.5-inch drivers on this Polk. It's a XT70. I'm not familiar with that one. I'm probably more familiar with like the T15. The Polk T15 for $95 a pair is a good deal. Very value. It's a value-based speaker, but for $100, if you just need like a bookshelf desktop speaker or something that'll appeal, like it's a more mass market value appeal, like the Polk T15, it's you could do a lot worse. So they're 35% off for the Polk there.
Yeah, there's a couple good speakers I'm seeing.
So here's something interesting. So we'll start with this one. Yamaha, more Yamaha. Yamaha's going to be really good deals. I know.
It just keeps going down.
So if you get the Polks, let's say your budget's $250, right? You can get the Polks, and then you can match it with the RS-202 Yamaha receiver, which is a stereo 2-channel receiver from Yamaha with Bluetooth. There's no Wi-Fi on this one.
It probably sounds nice.
They do sound nice. This is like if you want your first 2-channel receiver and you don't want to go like big budget at all, like we're thinking just everyone, right? So not the audiophile, whatever. Like this is a great deal.
Yeah.
The RS-202 from Yamaha, but if you have a little bit more, you can go up to a Wi-Fi one, right? So the RN600A, which is going up, definitely going up some levels. You're getting Wi-Fi, streaming, phono, DAC, whatever. Those Yamaha integrated amps are great, and the receivers, have all the streaming built in.
Yeah.
For 45% off at $496.90 is pretty good.
No, it's great. I mean, still, it's a $500 piece, but I mean that's a huge discount. And once you get to that level of their equipment, it's a pretty serious sound. I mean, it's very clean. They do a good job. The Yamaha DNA, you're definitely going to hear the difference with like their AS1200s and 2200s, but they're closer than you'd think.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great way if you are in that under $1,000 budget. Now that it's on sale for $500, I mean, it's a great deal to go with the Yamaha for sure.
That's my favorite so far that we've seen.
Another really good one, we talked about the Klipsch powered speakers. The passives are on sale for $170, and the R-51Ms, the Klipsch R-51Ms are excellent bookshelf speakers. Like, usually would be under the $250 budget, but now for $170 or 23% off, that's a steal. You pair the Yamaha with those, and I think you're pretty good.
Now, I was going to say, even like, we were concerned with the A2A, the AVR from Yamaha, being, not having quite as much power as the A4A, going with something like Klipsch. I mean, it's very sensitive. You put all that together, it'd be a very nice system.
So far, it's the LP120 from Audio-Technica. It's the Yamaha 600A.
Yeah.
And I would say it's the R51 speakers. So that's where we're sitting right now for the best Amazon Black Friday hi-fi system. There's some of the regular Yamahas if you want more of a budget price, like the RX-V385 at under $300. That's a good deal. Any Yamaha receiver is going to be a good deal, but as you go up to the Avantage, it's going to be better. So the Yamaha RX-V385, if you're looking under $300, it's a good deal.
Yeah, Yamaha's got the deals, and Yamaha's a great brand.
Yamaha's a fantastic brand.
Or you can get something really cheap from Yamaha and not be so worried about it.
I'd agree with that. A lot of their stuff, and look, any HDMI receiver could have problems, no matter what brand you go with. But I think the Yamaha, like their customer service is fantastic.
Warranties
are good. Now we're getting a little bit more into the weeds here.
I got nothing on mine. It's like Pro Audio, and I've lived for years without a speaker bar and looked them up enough that it's all I'm seeing right now.
So you know what I'm curious? I'm going to do a search. I want to see if one of my favorite Hi-Fi brands, Hi-Fi, Fun-Fi, whatever it is, with all the stuff you see behind me is the Douk Audio stuff. I love Douk Audio, and they're very inexpensive. They're very value. Yeah, look, Black Friday deals. Okay.
Look at that.
Have you seen this?
I've seen it.
Right?
So, preamp?
Yeah. And it's got this like attachable VU meter that you just like put on top. Like it's just cool stuff. But anyway, so this one normally $200, $159. Okay, so 20% off. It's a little Bluetooth vacuum tube amp from Douk Audio, right? So very cool. Has a little display, has the VU meter. It's fun. Like this is fun-fi, but it's also Hi-Fi, but it's fun. Like I and it sounds bad to say Hi-Fi, I think, but I own all this stuff. Like, I love this brand.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's, you can buy a bunch of it.
So let's go to the next Douk Audio thing, which is very exciting. Let's see what else we got here. Oh no, did they sell out?
So much stuff.
They do. They really.
I feel like they just have someone be like, "What do you want to make today?"
So the one thing, and this actually isn't a Douk Audio, but it's literally the same thing. It's a different brand made the VU meter, which I actually have in my system. That's why it's not behind me. Where you can hook the different, you can hook 2 amplifiers and 2 pairs of speakers to this. So the one we're going to show you is the ET30 VU meter. It's normally $160 down to $127.98. So you have actual speaker connections, terminals on the back. You can switch between 2 pairs of speakers and 2 amps, which this, and I've said it in so many videos, the Douk Audio version, the VU3, the smaller version, which we use forever, which is behind you in the set. I would never build a hi-fi system without this, because you can expand. I mean, you could, but like, you could expand your system so much. Add a second pair of speakers, add a second amp. You can do some crazy stuff with this. So I would actually add that to the hi-fi system that we're building from Prime Black Friday deals right now. So you get the AT-LP120, you got the Yamaha 600A, you got the Klipsch RP51s.
Yeah.
You have the Wiim Ultra for your streamer, which I forgot about.
Well, you don't really need it because the 600A streams.
Oh, it does. Yeah, but I want the touchscreen. I want to see what I'm playing. So like, I'm just adding it. I know you're trying to avoid it. And then I would do the ET30 VU meters or the Douk Audio VU3 Pro if it's in stock. So that's been the problem with the VU3 Pro, which is Douk's version. It's always out of stock because it sells so well. Because not only that, you can change the meter colors, and I didn't even know that until recently.
That's the Pro?
Yeah, the Pro, the VU3 Pro.
That's the thing. I mean, you can switch the amps and switch the speakers, but VU meters are very cool, and they are very hard to get in your system. They're always attached to very expensive pieces of gear, and if that's not what you're getting, what do you do? We
built the budget system, the Black Friday hi-fi system.
You actually have a decent system going.
Right. So you got the AT-LP120 Bluetooth. We're going to throw the Wiim Ultra in there because I want a screen. We're going to do the Yamaha 600A. We're going to do the Klipsch 51s, the passive version, because there's a power version too. That's why I'm not saying the letters, because I can never remember which one's which. I think it's R51 is the passive, or maybe it's RP51. I'm not sure. But we'll link it below. But this is a great system we have going so far. We'll put the Douk, like the VU3 or the other brand, if that's all that's available for the VU3 Pro. That's what it'll be. I think you have is there anything we're missing?
No, I mean there's just like the.
You think there's any CD players? Oh, there is a CD player on sale. Okay. I actually posted this in my community page yesterday because I thought it was such a good deal, and it's not going to be what you expect.
Oh God.
But this is a good deal. So.
Okay.
The Onkyo C-7030. The Onkyo CD players look nice. They're built nice.
Yeah.
Right? And at $189, it's 36% off. Right.
300?
Yeah. So, like, that's a really good deal. So, if you're going to put a CD player in the system, I definitely recommend the Onkyo C-7030 or, I might change. So, or if you're a Pioneer person, again, it's the same company that makes them. The Pioneer version, the PD10AE, is the same price. Okay, so $189.
No, that's a good price for a CD player.
And then the next one, if you want to make it matching with the Yamaha, I do recommend this as well.
I do too.
This is like the tried and true. I think this is the one we're going to pick.
Yeah.
Even though it's $100 more.
Yeah. I mean, I'm very biased.
I know. This is a great CD player. Yeah. So the Yamaha CD-S303. Okay, this is the staple Yamaha. This is, if you have a Yamaha CD player, this is what you have, unless you have one of their way higher up versions.
If all those CD players were full price, that Yamaha, the 303, would be a no-brainer.
Every time.
With the Sony and the Onkyo being less than 200, that's, you know, if you're not super, you just gotta have some CDs. But that Yamaha is going to sound, and it's built a lot better.
Yeah, $303 is the Yamaha S303. Yeah, I mean that's a great deal. You got it. It's normally what, $379. That CD player will last you a long, long time. That might be the only one you ever really need.
Yeah,
and I think that's what I'm gonna pick.
I agree.
So I think we probably got in. We're probably under $1,500.
Yeah. You take the Wiim and the Douk out, it's like a.
I'm not taking. I'm probably not taking. The other thing you can do with the Douk is you can add another pair of speakers.
Yeah, the 600 probably has an AB. Should I be more positive about Wiim?
I don't know. I would love to hear people's comments.
I'm probably gonna get a lot of people that don't, because I'm not. If you got a Wiim and you enjoy it, I totally get it. But you know, it's like, I think a lot of people think that digital audio is just digital audio, but there is a precision aspect of it, and you know, it's like turntables spinning, how precise it is. You know, you get.
All right. So what I want to do with the Douk is I want to do 2 pairs of speakers. Okay, so I want to do the Sony SSCS5s, and I'm doing this on the recommendation of Randy because I believe, you know, what he says.
Yeah.
And I know
you can't beat it.
Yeah, I know he likes that one. So the Klipsch,
the price that is.
The Klipsch R-51M is the bookshelves, and then we'll do the Sony speakers too. So what this? Oh, huh.
I thought you were talking about the $70 edifiers.
No, I think actually I'm gonna change my second pair. I think.
You're keeping the Sonys?
I'm keeping the Klipsch.
Okay.
No, I love the Klipsch.
I like the Klipsch. You know, with that big horn tweeter on the smaller bookshelf, they are filling up more of a space, at least, you know, highs and detail-wise.
I'm tempted at changing the Sony for the Polk Signature Elite ES15s.
Oh.
So it's $209 down from $299, so it's 30% off. But it's like the next step in Polks. It has like the little bass port on the back.
Yeah.
And it has a higher quality driver. So, you know, it's like $60 more than the Sony. Mm-hmm. I'm probably going that route.
That bass is probably going to be a lot better, which is what everybody's always asking about the bass.
And, you know, one thing with Polk is it's not a very separated sound.
Yeah.
Okay, so the bass and the highs, you know, the highs and the lows will blend. Okay, they will blend together. That's how it is.
Yeah.
But for the majority of people, maybe that's fine. I mean, the Klipsch is going to separate it, but will the Sony separate it? I don't know that they will anymore. I think the Polk ES15s are definitely the way to go. So there we go. I think do you have anything else you would add to that?
No. I mean, some of that you don't even, you know, but
you don't need it all. But
I mean, that's a pretty complete system. You got streaming, you have CDs, turntables, multiple decks. Good.
That would be the system that we would build from Amazon Prime's Black Friday. It's all a value system. But if you're looking to go above and beyond that, if you're looking to upgrade to a more audiophile, more higher end system, you can go to alleataudio.com. You can call and text us. We will personally help you build or add to your system to make it 10 times better.